This is an article. I want to share this article. It's called Black Women Are More Likely to Be Breadwinners, and that's not a bad thing. So this is Word in Black, which is a black publication you guys can find. And the category, as you can see, is finance, right? Black women are more likely to be breadwinners. It's not a bad thing. Access to higher education has helped married black women become breadwinners. Experts say it can help uplift the black family. This was written in April 28th of 2023. So this is recent. In 72, men were the primary or sole breadwinners in 85% of opposite sex marriages. 50 years later, things have changed drastically. Today, according to new research from the Pew Research Center, husbands are the sole or primary breadwinners in 55% of marriages. The change over several decades can be attributed to a variety of factors. For example, women are pursuing higher education at higher rates and choosing to have fewer children or none at all. On the other hand, Pew found 29% of all marriages are egalitarian, meaning a couple's earnings are more equal. Each person makes between 40% to 60% of the joint income, right? And 16% of marriages have wives as the main source of income. These numbers are not the same for married black women. Pew found in 1 in 4 black wives out earn their husband. And according to Pew survey and analysis of existing government data, black women are more likely than any other ethnic group to be in marriages where they're the breadwinner or in an egalitarian marriage. A marriage is where the wife is black, the husband is the main source of income 40% of the time. The wife is the main source in 26% of marriages and 34% egalitarian. Education propels women into making more money. 2021 academic year of all 206 out of 526 black college graduates earning bachelor's degrees, black women earned 134,435, about 65%. Black men earned 72,092, about 35%, according to the National Center of Education Statistics. Man, it seems like higher education has always been saturated with sisters. Sisters just take to it, man, and move. Um, if you look around pretty much any college campus, a large percentage of African American students there are women. In addition to this, black men are disproportionately represented in the criminal justice system. This has long term effects on black men's mental health and income. Diane M. Stewart, professor of religion and African American studies at Emory University, agrees. Stewart is the author of Black Women, Black Love, America's War on African American Marriage. I'm going to have to read that. The numbers are not matching up for black women to have partners within their social and economic range. It's fairly likely that millions of black women with college degrees are marrying black men who have either a high school diploma or an associate degree. Therefore, those black women might be in skilled labor jobs or professional positions. They will likely make more money than the men they're marrying. This reminds me of Sister Shahrazad Ali. People got mad at Sister when she said black women are going to have to begin to settle for less, right? And settling for less doesn't mean that brothers are off the hook, not at all. But it means that when you look at these numbers, when you look at these percentages, brothers aren't going to make that type of money that sisters are expecting them to make. And then when the sisters go for those men, this is where the Godfather Kevin Samuels comes in. When women go for those men, understand that they come with a mentality a lot of times. Not that it's right, but when you have options like that, then you become a number in those options, right? And that might not be what you are looking for, or it might, but I'm just stating the facts on these circumstances. Being the breadwinner only matters if you make it matter. In Skipper's perspective, despite the financial role women play, marriage can be financially beneficial for the black community. It's a tool for getting out of poverty, he says, more than the education or changing neighborhoods. A study on reasons for divorce named financial problems as one of the top contributors to marital issues and divorce. And patriarchal structures within unions can contribute to this as well if couple embraces the ideals that come with it, Stewart says. If this is what they're embracing, they will notice the dissonance between the ideal and what can be pragmatically worked out, Stewart says. I would think this has to have, I would think this has to cause some sort of conflict, difficulty, or stress. One thing Skipper noticed, excuse me, one thing Skipper noticed in his research of black marriages is their varying financial situations. He found that what matters for married couples is how money is managed in a relationship, not how much money, not how much each person makes. So it's how the money is managed. And for it to be managed properly, brothers and sisters, there has to be open communication. There has to be a clear goal. And there also has to be some work done together, right? One person can't do it alone either way, whether that's you making the money or you managing the money. It has to be a team effort, else it's not going to work. I don't think there, I don't think there really should be an issue here, Skipper says. Let's remove those stereotypical role expectations and really view this as a partnership. Um, yeah, I just wanted to, I think that's super duper relevant to financial hardships in the relationship because things can happen. And if you guys aren't on the same page, if y'all not working as a team, man, it can have dire consequences for the family. And again, this is how it affects the black family. You know how those financial hardships, what it does.